to my right here is an old quarry just off of Highway 21, thus the name the Highway 21 Quarry, right outside of Milford, Utah. It is the end of July, and it's a little warm. Out here in this rock, we are going to be looking for a number of different micro minerals. The euxenite is the one that is particularly of interest to me, but there's a lot of stuff. There's fluorite, there's a whole bunch of things, and I think step one is go walk around. Everybody has their own kind of way and technique that they like to use when collecting microminerals, thumbnail specimens. For me, I think the best kind of course of action is to locate a couple of good rocks. Ooh, we're getting the shade here. The best thing to do is to locate a couple of good rocks, maybe knock an end off, and then take them home, right? Processing this type of material out in the field is kind of not worth it. You know, it's, at least in my opinion, you know, we're looking for little things. It's clearly extremely abundant here. So some nice pieces to be able to sit down and just chip at. And the number of vugs here is incredible. So this is obviously very weathered, but if it wasn't weathered, what's on the inside is exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, it's kind of nice in the shade.
The rocks are very cool to the touch.
Yeah.
That pile over there might be something to look at.
Oh, is this stuff that people left?
Yeah, it seems a little better than the other stuff that people have left. There's a nice little crystal-y vug on one of those rocks.
I am not opposed, to taking people's left behinds. That's pretty good. All right, well, I think time to grab a little bucket and pick up some rocks. That right there will look pretty good, I think. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one. And what do you think those little crystals are, though?
I'm not exactly sure.
You don't think they're quartz?
No, I don't believe there's any quartz here.
It's got one back on the back, too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any that good.
Kind of my thinking is, with a rock like this, they'll be able to crack that, and, well, obviously there's going to be more of what's on the outside on the inside, but we can see there's some decent crystallization happening in there. I wonder what exactly the green is. There's, I think, 3 different types of minerals out here which could, at least to the naked eye, look a little green. There's no such thing as too tiny to be worth it.
I think the opening to the vug is very tiny.
That's okay. I feel like some of the fine grain stuff has more vug openings in it than some of the more coarse grained rock here.
Some of it really does vary in coarseness a lot.
I have goggles on.
Yeah, they look different. They're shinier.
So last year, breaking rocks in my backyard last year, a piece of rock shot up and hit me in my glasses, prescription glasses, and it was super annoying. It was right in the field of view. So now I got prescription safety glasses, which are awesome, even though it makes you look even a little more dorky. But
you just look safety-minded.
Safety-minded? Yeah, they are. This is obviously not like a spot or anything, but maybe it could be. Stoggles, they only sponsor attractive young hipsters and nurses, but that's what these are. They're $60 or something, $100. So
Significantly less than replacing prescription glasses.
Yeah, well, these are prescription. They're just not like nowhere near as nice as like, you know, fancy everyday glasses. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out what's the inside of the fine, like this fine-grained rock here has all kinds of little crystals in it, but let's see what's on the inside of a coarse-grained rock. Let's find one of those. How about this guy? Let's break that. Well, that doesn't want to break. That is very hard.
Find a new piece.
Yeah, find a new piece. That's coarse-grained, and I broke it by throwing it. I feel like some of the coarse-grained stuff's a little nicer. Maybe probably for some specimens. We'll get some of both. We'll collect some of the coarse-grained material and some of the fine-grained. On the plus side, this is 1 hour from where we live, so we can very easily come back here. Beautiful out here. And I can kind of see it through my prescription safety glasses. There's going to be some good stuff in this. I am excited to go back and do some imaging. This exact locality, I found it on Mindat, right? Like people ask often where I'm finding stuff, how these places come to be here on this YouTube channel and all of that. I'm not like some super discoverer of localities, and to be honest with you, virtually no people are. The people that act like they are they're doing that, they're acting. I mean, this has been a well-known location for, I don't know, 15, 20 years. So it's not, I like the saying that there's no new spots, only forgotten spots. And I feel like that's pretty accurate, and this is a good example of it. Thoughts, Sarah? Are we like the Lewis and Clark of discoveries?
I don't know if I would say that.
Oh. What was the dog's name? I can't remember the dog's name. Seaman. Seaman the dog.
Oh, that's got cool bugs on there.
Oh, does it?
That one too.
Yeah. We can fill our bucket and then some.
Are you sure there's not
What do you got?
a little purple on there?
That's going to be fluorite.
I think
That is 100% a piece of fluorite.
that one's going to look good under the microscope.
Yeah. And that's coming out of fine-grained.
Yeah, it seems like this right here, this maybe breaking off from this.
Yeah,
purple
I'll break
thing.
some rock.
Yeah, like right in here, all this stuff.
Cool, yeah, let me break some of these and we'll look around. Ugh. Man, knee pads would probably be good.
Yeah. I can see Leica. She's just laying over there.
like that. There's some good stuff in here for sure. I like it.
Are ticks red?
I'm sorry, what?
Are ticks red?
I don't know.
Some kind of red little thing here. I'm not sure if it's a spider or a tick. I can't tell how many legs it has. Looks like a tick.
I think filming in Utah in the summertime, if you don't have a fan on your camera, I don't think it's possible. Maybe you can hear it. But without that, this would not work. But yeah, it's kind of changed in here a little bit. What do you got? Oh, you got a lot of little ones. Great. Oh yeah, the spider web down there.
Spider lives under that rock.
That's good. Man, there's so much here. That didn't take long. And generally, sites like this don't take very long. You're really like just trying to high grade in place what you're going for. So I already got my 2-gallon bucket entirely full, and we're gonna walk around and see if the material kind of changes as we traverse this. What did they call it?
It just said knob.
This volcanic intrusion knob. I feel like knob's not like a technical geologic term, but just because I haven't heard it doesn't mean that's the case. Maybe knobs are an actual thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we're on the other side and slightly different. The hot dog. Let's go up to the top and look at the view.
This way, Leica. Come on. That's crazy.
A lot of big mining operations. Less so that way. That's Milford, right in the middle of your screen. When I come out and I see public lands like this, I can't help but imagine what is here all over the place. And you look out and you're like, well, who's to say there's not interesting minerals over there, or over there, or wherever. Sarah, I think there might be something here.
Oh.
You're at a survey marker. That's what that little sign is right there.
Yeah.
But right here, we got some interesting rocks. What the heck is that? Look at this.
Yeah.
I think
Take one
it's
or
a-
two.
take it
Where'd
back
that
and try to
come
figure it
from?
out. I mean, these were just like they're rolling down this side.
But somebody put it there.
Quarry is right in front of you right there, so we're kind of like on the southwest side. And yeah, there's just a bunch of it. Wait, it looks like they... So, survey marker right there, but that looks like did they mess up?
Yeah.
Or did they move it later?
I
Was
don't
it
know.
like...
Did they
You know what? It looks like they must have moved it 3 times. And those are the old ones, and they cored them out.
I don't know. Do you
This
think
thing's
the
hot.
sign is there because somebody was messing? Somebody kept popping them out or something? We've never seen a sign that says "Witness post do not disturb survey marker."
Yeah, we've seen a lot of survey markers, but never this. Interesting. Maybe somebody out there will clue us in on it a little. It kind of looks with these bent things in the rock. Maybe that's also not the first time they've put the sign there.
There's some other rocks with screws going in them, bolts over here.
Well, what do you think? Let's get some water in that thing.
Like
and
it's gotta get out of the sun.
here, you want to take all those rocks a sec? Like so often is the case when you're picking up micro minerals, well, it's extremely abundant, and you can fill your bucket in no time and spend some time meandering the desert or the road cut or whatever. But I definitely have we got some work to do, cleaning, cracking, looking at it under the microscope and doing some imaging, identification, that stuff. We'll talk about that next. Real quick though, this type of content cannot be made without the support of people on Patreon. Do a lot of great stuff over there. You can watch these videos early, ad-free. We got a community chat. It's really great. There's a bunch of exclusive videos over there that you have never seen unless you are a member over there on Patreon. So, if you like this content, real rock hounding, go check out Patreon. Yeah. Do you have like some conchoidal fracturing? That does look a lot like jasper, Sarah. That's a good eye.
Yeah, it came out of the road or the wash here.
Yeah, I mean, who knows where that's from if it got all washed through this. Yeah, what are they doing here? Those are significant. That took some time.
You know, they're just trying to take samples.
Possibly, but what's up with the bolts? Some core drills, like the really big ones, they're like automated, and I do believe like you can bolt them down and it just kind of runs.
But I mean, wouldn't you take the bolts out?
Looks like they just quick epoxied them in.
Oh.
We are back from the Highway 21 quarry. I did a lot of cutting and cleaning and preparation work. These specimens here got soaked in 12% hydrogen peroxide because there was like some like fungusy growth plant matter on them, and hydrogen peroxide kills it. And then I soaked them in distilled water so that I could wash away all the hydrogen peroxide, but they're nice and clean now. And we've pretty much found everything that we were looking for and hoping to get. I will mention, since every time I show these, people ask, these little plastic boxes come from perkyboxes.com. That's where I get these guys. But let's look at some of what we found, okay? Let's see, let's get in here. That's a good view right there, I think. So the light kind of lime green crystals, that's epidote. The darker green is chlorite, and the little brown piece right here is a piece of euxenite. So kind of found what we were really looking for.
What's the white?
So the white stuff, I believe, is a feldspar. And then you, when we were out there, found something and you're like, oh, is that fluorite? And that you have good eyes, because that's exactly what we have here. Is you have a little piece of fluorite right there.
It looks really small on the digital microscope, but really you can see it with your eye. It's not that small. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can see almost all of this stuff with your eye, but like you're not going to resolve like the details. So very happy with these, and we'll just look at a couple other ones real quick. This piece really don't need to look at that well, but we have quartz crystals. right there in the center is like a pretty perfect little piece. But you can kind of see this one was particularly filthy, and there was some type of like lichen or something growing in it. And that hydrogen peroxide just like really eats it away. In the perfect world, I would have something stronger than 12%. I'd probably have like a 30% hydrogen peroxide. I will say that 12% hydrogen peroxide can burn your hands. So, you know, I like playing with acids, and I often don't wear gloves, but if it actually hurts you, you know, it's a good idea to glove up for that. Yeah, it's kind of a cool piece.
Wow, little crystals in there.
Yeah. And then there's a couple more. Okay, so for this piece right here has nothing notable on it. However, when viewed under shortwave UV light, I took this picture right here, and it looks incredibly cool. You can see how red everything is, and then there's these little green specks that are glowing. Have no clue what they are. They're like massive on this. It's not like a crystal piece that I can like look at. Not, you know, what are you gonna do? I definitely have things in the collection that I don't know what they are, and I may not ever know what they are. I kind of like this piece because we have in one little vug you have that chlorite. You have, let's get this a little lower even. Go like this. We have a piece of chlorite. We got some nice epidote. There's a quartz crystal. There is a quartz crystal, and there is main focus right there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I kind of like that piece. I thought that was like a nice little vug. And at some point in the future, I will find my microscope adapter so the mirrorless camera can go on my trinocular, and we'll get that up and running. It'll be good. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that as a locality. I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was a good, quick spot, and it seems like there's a lot in the area. We'll be back, but maybe not to this spot.
Yeah, so this is just a couple of pieces. I have like a tote of like material that I can still crack and work on. So yeah, overall I liked it, and it was really good. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much, and go check out the website, currently rockhounding.com, and I will catch you on the next video. This is a nice one here. Somebody suggested we spend more time showing the rock, so maybe we should do a 5-minute uninterrupted shot. 5 minutes too much? 10 minutes uninterrupted shot.
If only there was a way to watch a video and stop the video.
We're just being mean now.